Hi, my name is Sveinn Kjarval. I am a lead game master for EVE Online. I've been working here since 2003, almost 7.5 years now.
Hello, my name is Hinrik Haraldsson. I'm a senior game master for EVE. I've been working for CCP for 5 years, since early 2005.
So what is a game master? A game master is someone who is here to protect and to serve. If players have a problem, they come to us. If we spot a problem, we try to solve it. We are the eyes and ears of CCP within the EVE universe. Why does EVE need game masters? EVE would be like a guy that can't swim without game masters. In water, that is. It's not a problem if you can't swim if you're not in water, but yes, we are in water and we need to be able to swim. Yes, game masters keep things afloat. We keep the customers happy. We keep an eye out for things that need to be different. We keep an eye out for problems. We very often spot problems that come up way ahead of anyone else. And yeah, we are in good touch with the customers, and that goes upwards to other departments.
Yeah, and also our products are really complex, right? I mean, it's not like we're selling hammers.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you don't need customer service.
Yeah.
You know, when you're manufacturing hammers. You know, and I mean, EVE is a dynamic product, so it changes, it evolves, and I mean, it's important to have a customer service department to.
No hammers.
Oh yeah, that's a hammer. No, I never lose my temper. No, I have an air of stoic calm around. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
What the f***? You are f***ing out of here like a f***ing cripple! Tapping that f***ing keyboard! F*** you!
How well do GMs know EVE? I would say GMs know EVE very well, and a lot better than some of the players would think, at least. Of course, there's not many that probably know everything, every detail, but amongst ourselves we know everything.
Yeah, collectively
we know everything.
We have
everything. Experts in certain areas,
yeah.
And then we have a certain percentage of the GMs who, like a certain percentage of the players, have this ability to absorb a lot of information and retain a lot of information and just, know just about everything.
So I mean, and you know, we talk to each other a lot. And for example, if there's an issue I'm personally unsure of, you know, I've got tens of people, dozens of people here who are ready to help me out, answer the question, and you know, solve issues.
Yeah.
You know,
we know who's an expert on this and who's an expert on this, and we have petition categories where we can direct petitions to people who know about stuff. Yeah.
A senior game master, he handles more complex petitions and more difficult issues which need to be addressed for the players or even for you know, for internal policies, external policies, and of course works with elite game masters. So yeah, that's basically it.
As a lead GM, I think I'm very approachable. I'm very open. People trust me. You know, I try not to make people feel intimidated by my authority or power in any way.
I can verify that.
Game masters interact with CCP with the rest of the departments within CCP in various ways. We have specific liaisons to all the other departments that we need to interact with: game design, operations, QA, marketing, and on top of that, we're on a lot of the same mailing lists. We have our contacts within these departments, and we have to work with them a lot. I mean, if marketing is making a new reactivation campaign, our billing team of GMs need to be ready for that. And similarly, when they are designing a new game design feature, nor like a gameplay feature, when they're making something new and cool for the game, we need to work with them to be sure that they have you know, they make all the logging items we need, and that we can use this to do what we have to do, and so forth. So people say the sun never sets on CCP. We have people in Iceland, where we started. We have people in Atlanta. We have people in Shanghai, and then us Game Masters have a small team of Game Masters in Germany as well, who are an outsourced unit who help us with multilingual support, and yeah. So we are like we are all over the place, and yes,
Hard.
GMs are hard people, skin of stone, no feelings, horrible human beings, really. Some people believe that we don't read petitions. Some people think that we don't investigate things. I mean, we hear these things from people who maybe don't get what they want immediately, or you know, have a bad experience. But that's not the case. It's not the case. We can assure everyone of that.
You know, there's always room for improvement. You know, and,
Always.
But you know, sometimes there are instances where we get a lot of petitions, you know, at once in. For example, a few days ago we had a really bad database problem, and this created around 3,000 petitions, which flooded in for 2 days, over 2 days.
Yeah.
And obviously, when that happens, you can't promise to answer a petition within 1 day. You know, at least answer with a meaningful answer.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, these things happen, and
We deal with them in a very organized manner. Task forces immediately put into action to deal with it. Special tools were created in a few hours.
Yeah.
And you know, we attacked the problem from all sides. You know, programming and.
And that's where, just like we were talking about earlier, about how the GM department works with game design, operations and stuff. I mean, that was a shining example of how far we've actually gone in that department. I mean, the problem came up, and the server was shut down immediately. I think like 2 o'clock or something.
Yeah, it was up for like 75 minutes, I think.
Yeah, and I think half an hour after that, we had chief of operations, we had lead and senior game masters, we had senior people from game design and core programmers, all figuring out how do we minimize the damage from this, right? You know, what tools do the GMs need to be able to tackle the aftermath and the fallout, and what do the operation guys need to do to you know, to correct the problem and stuff like that. And I mean, this you know, from the event happening and to the time, you know, action was actively being taken, was just incredible.
Yeah.
It was just incredibly
It was actually problems like these are, of course, they're crushing, they're awful when they happen, but the aftermath can be, you know, frankly, a bit inspirational when everyone kicks into gear, working together, solving problems in record time. So there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that the players don't see. And when we are doing, when we succeed perfectly, they don't know anything at all. They never see anything happening, because that's when things just work.
Yeah.
That's when we are doing our absolute best.